My name is Danny, and I came from a company called GDB Venture. And good morning to Professor Ramli and to everyone that came from overseas. Personally, I welcome you guys. Thank you for visiting Jakarta. And GDB Venture basically is a group holding company. We invest both in national and also in international. Overspend about 30 companies. In Indonesia alone, we invest in Kaskus, Blibli, and many other companies. And also in US, we invest on Lyft. We also invest in Xiaomi, and we invest in other companies. I need the PowerPoint. This is a problem with IT, There's things happening and sometimes make you oh my God. And today I would like to talk about the 10 behavior changes in digital area. For me as a CMO, I have to understand who's my consumer, who's my audience, in order for us to basically creating a best user experience and also a best engagement. Now, what is the mindset of understanding the audience? Well, first, we cannot ignore. Mobile is basically took over, the whole region. I mean, especially in Indonesia, with the growing of the mobile smartphone users, and everything from the policy to the behaviors of Indonesian is changed dramatically. Where do I click on this? The clicker is something is not working. Next. All right. So even in some government, the heads down is basically this new favorite pose, right? And when we look at it why the government has to create a new regulation? Why the government need to create basically new rules for the mobile penetration? Next. Next. And when we see in terms of the activities of a mobile, you see how many places that people tend to use their mobile. And surprisingly, they use it in everywhere. I mean, including the bathroom. I mean, when I see the bathroom, I was pretty surprised, but actually I did that also. It made me stay longer in the restroom. Either sometimes I play games or I play I read my emails in the restroom. So basically we connected in anywhere, including in bed, including when we're watching TV. Next. And today I would like to show you a video of what is the mobile landscape is all about in Indonesia. Sounds, please.
180 million mobile phone subscribers. We have the highest mobile penetration in the world, the most consumptive country in Southeast Asia for mobile device purchasing, and the third largest smartphone market in the world. That's why heads down is now the most popular pose in public. Being social is our nature. No wonder among 96 million of Indonesian smartphone users, 76% are accessing social networking sites. This means there are 72 million people with active social media accounts. It's like the population of Malaysia, Venezuela, and Netherlands all gathered in one place. We're the country of social media. Choosing the right photo filter is our new first world problem. It changes the way we live. It makes us stay longer in the bathroom. And we don't stop until we fall asleep. It changes the way we call, the way we reunite, and the way we share happiness. It even changes the way we call each other on digital. Everyone in our country is a photographer now. We take photos before we eat and go the distance to capture great photos just to get the most likes. We love finding everything online. The latest news, or the hottest items on sale. And this passion has gained us so much, making us a nation of producers. Thousands of apps are created by local startups. Oh, and I heard, startup guys are now the most eligible type in Indonesia. Look how promising they are. Now you know why we call it passion. We are not just a market, we're the country with the passion to build.
So we see like the illustration about like how big is the Indonesian market. Where should I put this? Oh, I'm making sure like this clicker is on, man. Next. So, okay, I'm gonna say next. Pardon the clicker, things happen. And I want to go to run down like the 10 behaviors that changes in basically in worldwide. The first, the adventurous technology, especially the mobile, it giving, helping us to dare to explore more about the world. I mean, when we think about it, like when used to be like when we want to travel, we have to have a map or we have to know exact location where we want to go. Now, based on my behaviors, every time I travel, doing conference, doing speaking in another country, basically I have no idea what the city is all about. But thank God to next please. Thank God with the Google search, the Google map is helping us to basically to go anywhere. And also next. All right, Mas, di belakang, yang control. When I see this, you basically change the slide, okay? All right, we're gonna doing manual work. So basically okay, he doesn't get it. wait, Mas, okay. Ketika saya begini, berubah, okay? Cool. All right, well, things happen, right? So basically with the application of Yelp, with the application of Viator, it's helped us to find a new place, a new discovery. I mean, this is beyond than we normally do. I mean, I'm 42 years old. I mean, when you have your age is the size of your shoes, you experience a lot of things, When at the time, when I was 19, every time I want to travel, I have to open the big map. And I have no idea where I am. But now, it's helping me to basically gain more access. Okay. And technology also, it makes us less honest. I mean, seriously, now in these days, you cannot tell the difference between the fake news and the real news, correct? I mean, everybody making fake news, everybody basically spreading all the fake news. Now, why are we doing that? Sometimes it's our ignorance, sometimes because we don't know what exactly it is. So we pretend that we know and we just share it. And sometimes, because of the technology, it's giving us a reason to giving an excuse. Fall in place.
Nggak pakai alasan, 30 menit pesanan tiba.
Thanks, Pizza Hut. But it happened everywhere. It happened every day. Sometimes when I go into the meetings and I'm already late, it's 3:30 and it's I'm on my way, right? Everybody doing that. This tend to lies more. And the third is we less impatient. Basically, everything we want to rush. We don't want less waiting. We don't want to wait. Because real time is the new norm now. Nobody wants to wait. Next. So even we playing games, even we playing next, when we Even like looking at Tinder, we want to have this special attachment that like, oh, it's happening right now. So if you pay attention on all this app, it basically create the human basically doesn't want to wait. So if you build an app, you have to build something that like it feel creating like an instant. Because if not, they will not use your product. Basically, when I go to booking.com, I can see how many people viewing also what I view. So it helped me to making decision faster or like making me like to buy even faster. Next. So, and also, and the fourth thing is like, everybody's a friend. There's no limit now. I mean, when I pay attention, this happened to me when my mom requests become a friend. I mean, Mom, you're my family. How come you become my friend? And even also my dad, you know, it's hard. Yeah, my dad is Don Corleone. Next. And so even though like it's take further to like the celebrity. I mean, the celebrity cannot tell the difference between fans and friends. I mean, the celebrity have like even like 4 accounts to manage their fans. Next. And everybody want to be likable. This social media, this technology, it helped them to gather their own crowd. I mean, imagine this, it's 14.9 million. I mean, shoot, that's like 4 times the size of Singapore. I mean, imagine, I mean, the pursuit of like being likable, everybody want to become their friend. So they can have higher likes, they have higher retweet. It basically is because like, you know, that's the feeling that what people want. Now, how are you gonna make your consumer, you know, to feel that? Next. Now, everything is in video. I mean, again, people tend to be lazy, correct? I mean, how lazy you are? You never type facebook.com in your mobile site. You only click an F button, right? That's how lazy we are. And so, it's tend to be like also like when we consume our content, when we learn also our content. So, even the FaceTime, now it's like picking it up. Everybody likes doing the WhatsApp call with the face. And also like, you know, how we learn. It used to from a book, now it start like from article, and it's changed to become a video. Everybody can learn everything. My 9-year-old kid learned how to make a cake from a YouTube. And she did it. I was like pretty impressed. I'm like, whoa, that's cool. But everybody can learn now. Next. Now, people tend more expressive these days. The audience is like, they basically post everything that they have, and they're less privacy. Next. From their feeling, from their dating.
Cuma sekedar ngomong, gak pernah minta apa-apa dari kamu. Cuma minta kamu sayang sama aku.
From their trip, I mean everything. From their dating, I mean seriously, there's no privacy in this world anymore. So they like to expose themselves. And the whole reason is because basically people want to be something, right? They want to be like aspire to be someone, to be a star, to be people's attention, to get attention from people. Now how we, as a publishers, how we can give them attention like when they do in the real life. Because like next, when we talk about like the age, it's even happening to the mom, okay? Next. And even like to the kid.
Ya.
Pesenin ya.
This is funny actually.
Aja.
Ayam pakcam 1,
Terus?
indung 1, bakmi goreng 1,
Apa lagi?
kue cap 1, kue jamun 1, es teh manis 1, es teh tawar 1, sweet 1, ayam 1, ayam pakcam, ayam rebus. Hah? Iya.
Dah.
Dah.
Dah ya?
Lagi.
Lagi.
Ya lagi 1.
Apa lagi?
Cianjur.
So, Even the kids now, they want to be a star. Everybody want to be a star. So it's kind of quite funny, like, you know. And like when we see it, like you remember I mentioned about videology. Now it's like we talk about pictography. I mean, like now people are tendency to like answer everything in picture, correct? Next. When we back to the history, we started everything in hieroglyphic, right? And it's going to alphabet, and it's going to emoticon, and it's going to stickers, and boom. Now we're talking in like this. People are replying with this thing. You know, sometimes like I talked in long format to all my friends, and they only just give me like a sign of this. It's annoying. They even lazy to text me. Next. So also our consumer, our audience, the citizen is more knowledgeable now. They're very curious. I mean, shoot, they have library. They have basically all the information at their fingertips. They basically like search everything. Next. So sometimes, you know, we can find anything. I mean, if I want to find out about Professor Ramlee here, I can just search it right now and like find it out. Where he work, where he hang out, what kind of drink that he like. Next. And sometimes his stalking is gonna be awesome because of this. Next.
There you are. We are officially Facebook friends.
Sweet.
So I guess I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Great. Talk to you soon.
All right, bye.
It happened.
Tiffany,
Oh, it's you.
it's me, Barry.
Right.
I'll buy you a drink.
Why not?
Two vodka gimlets. Here you go.
Thank you. I love vodka gimlets.
Me too. What's up with this music? I mean, what happened to the good old days, you know, like Sinatra?
I love Frank Sinatra.
Oh, kind of reminds me of my favorite quote. You are the music while the music lasts.
T.S. Eliot. Oh my God.
One and only.
Yes. Wow.
I had to cut it. There's a Professor Ramlee here, so I don't want to get in trouble. Next. Well, basically, like, you know, the technology helping everybody to like search more, and like now they expect things. I mean, in consumer behaviors now, they expect basically everything's free. I mean, the era of frugality is here. Next. I mean, everything. I mean, you just mentioned Uber. Uber get 50% off. I mean, everybody like giving you free stuff. So the audience, you teach the audience to expect. If you want to offer me something, give me something for free, and I'll use your product. So the expectation, it increased our barrier as a startup or as a company, that we have to spend more on the marketing to give them free stuff. And that's a problem that like we're gonna encounter in the futures. Next. The last but not least, people tend to more shopaholic. I mean, dude, like I have things that I don't need in my house. There's a lot of junks that I buy from internet. You know, it look cool in the picture. It look correct, you know. It look crazy, but I end up didn't use it. So we spend more. But also, what happened is we also sell more. We basically sell everything. I mean, thanks to the marketplace and like, you know, like the e-commerce, it's allowing us to buy and also to sell. Next. But the problem is when they're going to the social media, when they're going to like the chat. Next. I mean, everybody selling in everything. So the access to shop for audience is everywhere. It's no limit, okay? So they bombarded you, they bombarded the consumer with basically like with the products. So what we against as a Blibli or as a Costco is not only like, you know, the other e-commerce or other marketplace, but we also like against with WhatsApp, we're against with BlackBerry, we're against with Line. We again with Instagram because they all selling. And guess what? somebody like selling Instagram can make like about 10 grand a month or 300 grand. I mean, I know Naked Press, a juice company, they only have 50,000 Instagram followers, but they make 30 grand a month just selling a juice that costs only like $1. That's a lot of freaking juice, man. I don't know how they do it, but it's amazing. So if we think about it, people shop from retail store, they move to catalog, and they move to telesales, and they basically they get access from e-commerce, and they get access also from marketplace, and they get it from social media and from the chat. So in the end of it, before I close this, next. The success in business, basically Brian Solis said this, the success in business of the future, we have to become the very people that we're trying to reach by understanding our audience. Therefore, we're gonna win the market. Thank you guys.